Thanks for joining me in this video. This video is about super visa applications. Super visa applications are very similar to a visitor visa applications. However, for super visa, it's only for parents and grandparents, which means you have to be a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen who has a parent or grandparent that's outside of Canada who you want to bring in under a super visa. A super visa can be up to 10 years, but let's say it gets approved, your parent or grandparent can stay in Canada up to 2 years at a time. So hypothetically, you submit the application, you get the super visa approved, the visa will be stamped on the passport for 10 years. Your family member comes to Canada, stays 2 years in Canada, and either applies for an extension within Canada thereafter, or exits for even 1 day and then re-enters to get that 2 years renewed. So keep in mind, some very common mistakes are people see the stamp of 10 years and then they stay longer than 2 years without knowing that they do need to either apply for an extension or exit and re-enter. How one becomes eligible is, as I stated, you do need to be a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen. You do have to demonstrate that you meet the LICO requirements, and that's based on family size, your family members. So again, if it's you, your husband, and you have a child and you just want to bring over your mother, then you count yourself, your husband, your child, and your mother as 4. The other common mistake is if your father is alive but just chooses not to come, you are considered a family of 5. So you do have to remember that. If your father has passed away, then you make those arguments, include the death certificate, so you can go under the LICO requirements of 4 individuals. So for the officer to review your documents, they want to see the notice of assessment to ensure that you do meet the LICO requirement. Most of my clients, when they come to me, they may or may not have the notice of assessment. They may have other documents to support. If that's your case, I would not recommend you submitting your application on your own. It's a little bit more complicated than just providing the documents. Proper legal arguments should be made to hopefully bypass the notice of assessment. So keep that in mind. The other thing that's absolutely mandatory is the parent or parents would need to go through a medical examination, and you need to obtain medical insurance for your parents when they decide to come to Canada. In addition, you obviously, as I stated, need to provide a birth certificate to show that these are your parents or these are your grandparents. Now, super visa, as I stated earlier, is very similar to the visitor visa. So besides the notice of assessment, the medical examination, the medical insurance, and the birth certificate, every other document is similar, like financial documents, purpose of travel, invitation letter. All of these documents still need to be provided to the officer. And as I stated, if successful, it's a 10-year visa, stay increments of 2. If you're looking at submitting a super visa application or have questions about it, do give us a call today. Until next time, thank you.